Today was the first scoring for the event, and this will be kind of that recap that you guys get to see. We got plenty of shots today. Shout out to my friend, that's also my teammate Malik. He got a lot of shots for me and my dad today. So this is kind of that compilation, and you kind of get to see what goes throughout the day and kind of my recap of day one at my first ever PBA Regional. what a day. Let's just say this was a good first impression to the PBA Regionals Tour. To recap of the day, I had our practice. I decided to put a 2K on my black hammer because I know these lanes are just going to hook. As they did in practice, bat 37 feet, not even 26 mils. This place's house is roughly the same mil count, and that just means this pattern is a great flatter, shorter house. So I kind of just went with my normal get up, bring my optimum with me, my conspiracy, put my conspiracy to 15. Optimum didn't even touch. Ion Pro didn't touch. Didn't even throw my coil. I actually had to bring out the old Journey, oldie but a goodie, and it served its purpose for a game, half a game. And through the urethane for 3 games, like I said, 2K, 223, 216, 223 to start off. 223, I was the low man on my pair. I think Kyle Troop shot, I think he shot 289, 290 that game. Guy on my pair was front 9, shot 279. The guy on my pair was 225. We were joking about who was going to be the last man. And just games 4 through 7 were tough. They obviously got tough games 4 through the rest of the day, like really tough. That's where the cut started to go minus. And I grinded. My 191 game 4 was on one of my favorite pairs in the house. I told him how good it was, and I'm not even shooting 200. So I shoot 191, and that was with no spares. So all strikes, no spares. And next game, I grind that game for a 198. I did really well in the 10th frame. There's one thing I can commemorate myself today was my patience, speed, and 10th frame. Holy cow, that was so many pins. Just not getting the first count in the 10th frame saved me so many pins today. Like the first strike, that was huge. I spent a lot of 10th frames today with a double or strike 9, strike 8. So that was a lot of pins that kept me there. And just grinded 4 through 7, hot low game 191, all strikes no spare game, and then game I think it was 7, I shot 207. And that was like my high game from 4 to 7. So 190 to less than 210. So very consistent. Kept me in it. Kept me plus 50 for the rest of the day, and then the last game saved all my carry and my effort for 256, and that was second high game. Kyle got me the last game with a 269. We both had the shape that game. I was throwing my Ion Pro, and he was throwing a different hybrid. He was throwing the IQ AI, so that was nice to see someone throwing that ball like somewhat on tour. And that got me enough to finish third. So first ever regional at my house, and I'm going into the cut as the number 3 seed so far for tomorrow. It's cut to top 34 tomorrow, and I am number 3. And I believe scores carry over, and we're going to be back on fresh for 5 games. I trust myself to be a lot better tomorrow for fresh. I think I have a good game plan. I'm going to kind of replicate what I had today and kind of just execute a little better. Stay good on spares. Spares did cost me a good bit of pins. I could be way closer to second, but I'm happy with where I'm at. Didn't miss a makeable until the 4th game. I think I missed a 5-pin. Yeah, maybe game 3. And then that wasn't even the only 5-pin spare I missed. I had a 5-9. I took the 5-pin off that one. And then, let me see. I made all my 10 pins. Yeah, I know Jacob is pretty surprised to hear that. And just, they were good. I was actually doing good.